For months, the boxing world lived on rumors, hints, little sparks. Then it exploded into reality. Even legendary promoter Bob Arum stepped in with a bold claim no one saw coming. All three of my guys, Stevenson, Lomachenko, Lopez, they all beat Tank. A statement that poured gasoline onto a fire already burning.
Tank. I think that with myself and Tank, oh hell yeah, it's explosive. But I'm really gonna outclass him. Talks about mind games and all that stuff, but this mind that I have here.
Teofimo Lopez is built for these moments. Aggressive, sharp. A fighter who thrives on chaos, drama, and proving the world wrong. Tank Davis, a silent assassin. A man who lets his fists do the talking and the knocking out. In style, both fighters attack with explosive bursts. Both counter, both trap. But where Tank relies on perfect timing and nuclear power, Lopez relies on speed, angles, and confidence that borders on arrogance. This isn't just a fight. It's a collision of personalities, legacies, and fan bases.
Me, that he doesn't really quite believe in himself. Because if a man believes in himself and his ability, he takes a fight against Vasily Lomachenko in 2016, 2017.
Before Tank, Lopez wanted Pitbull Cruz. He chased him, called him. But Cruz's camp shut the door immediately. "We just got the belt. We need to chase the Tank rematch first." Lopez didn't take it politely. "I'm saying it how it is. I'm not sorry," he snapped, clearly irritated. And honestly, he had a point. Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz 2 is one of the most requested rematches in boxing. Their first fight was a war. Cruz pressing forward like a machine, Tank countering with surgical precision. But while the world waited, Lopez made his move. "If Cruz won't fight me, I'll get to Tank first." And that's exactly what he did.
Basically, they're the same fighter. The makeup is a little different, the size is a little different, but their boxing style, the way that they fight, is the exact same.
Lopez's father, Teofimo Sr., has been screaming for this fight for years. "Tank is a monster. I respect him, but we're ready for him," he said. He even claims Lopez sparred Tank as a teenager against a much bigger Tank and held his own. True or not, the story adds fuel to an already boiling rivalry. After beating Lomachenko in 2020, the Lopez camp believed they were unstoppable. A win over Tank, in their eyes, would prove they belong among the greats. But Tank has been on his own path. Ryan Garcia, Frank Martin, big fights, big moments, big knockouts. And every time someone doubted him, Tank answered with violence. Now both roads meet at one destination.
Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, or Wahid now, excuse me, to Assalamu Alaikum. Assalamu Alaikum. When it came to all those things, I think that they still have to make...
Lopez has been loud recently, very loud. After watching Crawford's most recent fight, he claimed, "I'm better at everything. Speed, defense, power, footwork, everything." He even said he'd move up to 154 pounds to fight Crawford. Bold? Yes. Crazy? Maybe. But that's Teofimo Lopez. Still, all that dreaming stops the moment he steps into the ring with Tank Davis. Because Tank isn't Mandine. Tank isn't an aging fighter. Tank isn't declining. Tank is in his prime and knocking out people who never get knocked out. Before Lopez goes anywhere, before Crawford, before 154, he must walk through Tank Davis. A nightmare matchup for anyone.
My son already faced Tank when he was only 15 years old, and Tank was about 30 pounds bigger than him, and when we sparred him.
Lopez wants legacy. Tank wants dominance. One man wants to become a 3-division champion before 27. The other wants to remind the world why he's one of the most feared punchers on earth. Speed versus timing. Power versus precision. Explosive talent versus explosive ego. No matter what happens,
This fight will change the entire lightweight picture. Stevenson, Cruz, Lomachenko, everyone. But when the bell rings, when Tank steps forward with that cold stare, and when Lopez smirks with that prove-me-wrong swagger, only one of them will walk out as the face of the division. This is not just a boxing match. This is an event, a moment, a war waiting to happen. Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. The countdown begins.